Good morning. I am the founder of Missing Persons Trinidad and Tobago, and this morning I have a message for Trinidad and Tobago on what you should do if your relative is missing. The first thing you should do is to check with friends, relatives, and other known associates. Check with places that they frequent, and also you may want to check with places that they don't. In some instances, they may be at the hospital for a medical complication. Sometimes they may have been in an accident or so forth. In one instance, we've had a person who was arrested and they didn't contact their relative to indicate that they were incarcerated at the time. And it's only when a police officer contacted us and told us that this person is currently in custody awaiting trial or whatever the case, we were able to determine that they weren't missing. So my advice is call as much people or institutions as possible, because this could eliminate the need of you not knowing where they are. The next point, second point is get a photo of the person. The clearer the photo, the better it will be, and the more helpful it will be to locate them. An upper body photo is preferable, where you can see the form factor of the person, so that in walking you'll be able to notice somebody better, because it has more features and it will commit to a person's brain better. Write down information like what they was wearing when you last saw them. Things like if they had a particular bag, accessories, down to the lipstick, everything. Write down any and everything that you think may stand out, and don't leave out any details. Now, this is essential for later on. The third point will be go to the nearest police station. File a report. Take along the photo and all the information that you wrote down. Right? This is essential. You can't start looking for somebody if you haven't put out a report there. The police has more resources and experience looking for people than yourself. They may be able to find the person sooner than you may be able to. So a lot of times you would have questions on whether or not you should wait 24 hours to file a police report. And my answer is no. You don't have to wait 24 hours to file a police report. As soon as you place certain checks, you do all the calling around and you realize they aren't anywhere to be found, nobody has seen them within a long time frame, go to the police, file that report, give them the information. The police themselves may choose to act within or after the 24-hour period, based on the facts that you present them with, but it's on a case-by-case basis. They act on certain things, because certain information, because it may be vital that the person, let's say in an instance of kidnapping, they will act faster, or in an instance of running away, they will put out an all points bulletin and they will gather the information, but it won't be as quickly as it should be with a kidnapping. With a kidnapping, it's almost instantaneous, and they have certain divisions like the anti-kidnapping squad that will get in contact with you, and they will advise you on what to do. So again, go to the police station, take along that photo, take along all the information that you've gathered, including all the persons that you've called, name them and stuff like that, all the friends. If you've called the hospital, if you've called other places, you give them every bit of information, so that will assist them on looking for them. Now the police will put out a all points bulletin. All the patrol units will look for the people based on the information that they receive. It will circulate on the network. So this is very vital into locating your relatives. So this should be paramount after trying to locate them yourself, right? So I know a lot of people that say put it out on social media, but the police does have more resources. They have a wider reach than social media. So go ahead, file that report. And after you file that report, right, and it's completed and everything, make sure and obtain your police station report receipt. Now this will be vital to prove that you filed a report at the station and why, and the officer who took your reports. This is good for record keeping. So I advise that you relax. I know it's a trying time, but you're definitely gonna have to relax and think about what you're doing. Take that police station report receipt and put it somewhere safe where it is you can locate it at any particular time. All right. The next thing you can do is contact us on our page, and we will post. In some instances, we will ask for the police station report receipt, just a picture of it, the picture that you provided, and the other vital information. Things like where they're wearing and stuff like that will be great if you can provide it. But contact us as soon as you file the police station, as soon as you come from the police station and you're home and you're settled. Contact us and we will go through the entire process with you, right? We don't include personal numbers on our posts because this prevents pranks and malicious people from using this traumatic event to extort money or try to cause you harm, right? Anyone with a tip on your relative whereabouts should provide them to the police, or they can send us a private message. We will screen those calls and information for you. We will provide them to the police, and the police will piece together all the information to determine your relative's location. All right, now this is very vital that you remain calm and don't provide that personal number. I've seen many instances where families have fallen victim to crimes and people extorting them for money, claiming that they kidnapped them and stuff like that, and that wasn't the case. All right, so be careful when it is you put in information out there. So that leads me to the next point. Be careful when you are sharing missing persons posts from individuals. This is because we've had cases of women escaping from domestic violence situation and estranged spouses using social media to try to locate them. What I say to people is, if you come across a missing persons post and you have information on somebody's whereabouts, don't give it to the cell phone number. Provide it directly to the police. They are the only persons authorized to investigate crimes and so forth in Trinidad and Tobago. So send it to the police, and I reiterate, do not send information to cell phone numbers. We don't know who is at the end of these profiles, who is on the other end of these profiles, who is on the other end of these cell phone numbers and stuff like that. It could be anybody, and they could want harm for the person who is missing. So please, people, just be mindful of that. And I have a message for the relatives of the people that are missing out there. Don't give up. I know it could be easy to lose hope, and you just want to go in a corner and basically sit there and not think about it. But the thing is, your relative is missing, and sometimes somebody might not see our post immediately, but they might see a repost or a repost of a repost. And sometimes you just need to be out there really advocating for your relative, and not only a relative, advocating for all missing persons. And I want to say that we are here when we are always willing to repost. So contact us at any time, right? And the way you can contact us is to send us a private message via Facebook or Facebook page, or you can send an email to Missing Persons Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's Missing Persons Trinidad Tobago at gmail.com. And the correct email again is Missing Persons with an S Trinidad Tobago at gmail.com. All right, so I'll say it one more time. Missing Persons Trinidad Tobago at gmail.com. Now, thank you for listening to our first podcast, and I'd like to say that we have more interviews and projects lined up, and stay tuned, look out for more, and have a great day, Trinidad and Tobago. Enjoy it to the fullest.